This is your 3-day manifestation period, and it starts the moment you command your next manifestation, your dream life. Now, what if you could manifest anything in 3 days? What if the only thing blocking you from manifesting the thing that you really desire to manifest in 3 days, what if that thing was inside of you? I've built businesses, I've created amazing stuff in my life, and I also realized that when things were not working out, there was one block happening. And I'm going to share the 3-day manifestation period with you in this video, and I'm also going to share the one block and how you command your dream life. Ready? If you just get a little value from this video, please give it a like. And also, you're free to subscribe to this community. It's about manifesting your dream life, rewiring whatever goes on inside, releasing, shifting emotions, mindset, things like that for really magic manifestation. And also hit that bell if you want notification when there's a new video. All right, let's dive into it. Now, first of all, to manifest anything, you gotta decide what it is that you want to manifest. So one decision, and actually I do not care, and your reality does not care, whatever it is that you want to manifest. The only one who cares is yourself. So you are the one who can decide what it is that you want to manifest in 3 days. All right, so that's the first thing. Get very clear on the thing that you want to manifest. Clear in your mind, clear in yourself. This is what you want, and command it. Command that thing. You can write it, you can say it out loud, but one of the most powerful things that you can do for these 3 days is actually to really marinate in it. You know, you put some meat in some kind of marinade, and it gets even better, it tastes even better, it gets even juicier, it gets even more powerful. Same thing here. So meditate, marinate, just experience it like this is actually my thing in these 3 days. So the first thing is get clear on the thing you want, and then get clear on that you'll have 3 days now, and just put your whole being into that this is exactly what is going to happen. And when I say demand, I say demand it like a boss. You know, a boss coming into a room demanding, not asking what about this and that, so blah, blah, blah. There's a time for that too. But now we're speaking about you manifesting anything you want in 3 days. You gotta demand it like a boss. Command that this is going to happen. Command it to yourself, command it to your reality. Just, this is it. This is my manifestation in 3 days. Boom, like a boss, right? And whatever it is, you can start with something small if you want. You can go deeper, you can go bigger. Doesn't really matter. So, could be you getting money in, could be you getting a new client or customer in, could be you taking a new job as a leader, could be you creating a new painting, could be you creating a new video, could be you manifesting a new car, a new partner in your life. There are no limits for this, but just get clear on this. I'm also going to share with you what the biggest thing holding you back from doing this, so you can actually manifest anything in 3 days. So command it like a boss. Just experience yourself. See yourself as a boss walking into a room. That's the 3-day room, 3-day manifestation room. You go into that room and you demand the thing that you want to manifest in the 3 days. You gotta be 100% focused these 3 days that this is your manifestation of anything you want. So is this possible? See, already here, if you ask that question, or if you say that's not possible, guess who is right? You are. So if you really want it to not be possible to manifest anything in 3 days, if you really want that to not be possible, guess what? I'll give you the right to be right now. I'll give you that right now. That's why I say command it like a boss. This is the thing that I experienced myself too. When I was in desperation, when I was in lack, when I was in frustration, I'm going to show you the weather in a moment here. When I was in all of these things, when I was behind, when I was chasing money all the time, the one thing that kept me from getting what I want, was this one up here saying, it's not possible, it's not going to happen to me, I have to chase things, I'm not good enough, it will never, and blah 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 blah. It went on and on and on and on and on. Maybe you know someone who has a voice like that in their head. That's the one, that's the block of everything. And if you are more emotional, like I always also was, you might experience this as something in your stomach or something in your head or in your neck or things like that. Maybe some tension in your heart. Well, all of this is the block. So if you want to manifest anything, so you set yourself to a desire and you say, okay, well, I want to manifest a new dream client or customer in the next 3 days. And you really demand that, you really sit with that, but you feel that it's not going to happen. You feel the nervousness of this. You feel, and the mind goes on, whoa. And already before you got the client, the mind goes on saying, well, you're going to lose them or they're not going to be happy with what you're doing for them. You're not good enough and all of these things. And how do I know? I know because my mind used to do the same thing. Still sometimes it can do the same thing, like a spoiled kid. And all the clients I've helped, they had minds doing the same thing or emotions doing the same thing. And that's why you gotta command it like a boss. You gotta demand this is your, anything you want. This is what you will manifest in the 3 days. You gotta demand that for 3 days. Sit with it, demand it. Focus 100% that this is going to happen and it will happen. And if now there's something popping up inside of you saying, but is this really possible, or this is not possible, or no way, it's not going to happen, one more time, you'll be right. That's okay. I'll give you the right to that. But I ask you now, what if it actually is possible to manifest anything in 3 days? If you demand it, like a boss, anything. Try it out every time, but oh no, it's not going to happen. You're going to be the boss. You're going to speak to that voice with the bigger voice here, with the bigger voice that you are creating now. You're going to speak to that little voice inside of you saying, I demand to manifest this thing in the next 3 days. I demand it. Yeah, but it's not going to happen. You know, you tried that before. I demand that this is going to happen. I demand a manifesting this. You're just going to act like a boss for those 3 days. All right? So, yeah, I wanted to show you the sun. If you followed me, you know I'm in north of Europe, and we had some days without sun now. We got a lot of buildings going on here, but finally the sun is here. It's springtime. The flowers are soon to come out, and this is so amazing. So I just wanted to share that with you too. I love that. That's kind of like some of the feelings, this gratefulness, this energy, this power in all of the sun and the light. How do you feel about that? And again, this is about manifesting anything that you desire in the next 3 days. Try this out. Let me know in the comments, number 1, what it is that you want to manifest. Number 2, you're demanding it like a boss. What's going on inside of you? Just mention that in the comments. Feel free to do that. Be open about it. Because when we write these things down, it gets more obvious to us what it is. What is the block that's hindering you and me from manifesting the things that we desire in our life? All right? So have fun with this, but also be disciplined with this, because that's a big thing. In Think and Go Rich, I just did 3-part video series from Napoleon Hill's book. Now, the first of the principles to manifest anything, when we think about thinking, and he says thought is a thing, the first thing is the desire. So you've got to have that desire for manifesting anything within the next 3 days. The second thing, that's why I say demand it like a boss. The second thing that Napoleon Hill writes is having the faith that this is going to happen. So whenever doubt creeps in, demand like a boss. I am manifesting this thing. Boom, with that energy. And let me know how it goes. All right, and I just want to share one thing with you here that's very powerful too, because this is still a new channel. I'm just building, I'm manifesting my new channel here, and I'm also manifesting the Manifestation Masterclass. It's a free class, like zero cost, nothing. And I put so much value in there already now. It's a community, it's just started, and I got the foundational thing, how you can get clear on your dream life, what you really want. So you really find that desire, open that desire, and then flame it. And then the two things, figuring out what it is that's hindering you to get there. And for most people, it's mindset, or it could be emotional. If we've got some unreleased, some trapped energy and emotions inside of us, and I put trainings in there how to shift and release those things. And then module 1 is focused on different things in the inside of a human being, in the inside of you, how you can help yourself shift into manifestation mode. So if you want to be part of this, you can just below this video, there's a link to join the community. And I would love to see you there. All right? Lots of love. And don't forget, put your comment in the comments here. Lots of love. See you.